it's another PBK video. This time around I'm reviewing Puzzle Quest. Apparently it's subtitled or subnamed Challenge of the Warlords. This is actually not one I would have picked on my own. I can definitely safely say that. A friend of mine came over and actually was just going through demos, and he picked this one and I watched him play it for a bit. It seemed kind of interesting. And pretty much when just watching, I kind of was just like, oh, that looks like that's worth buying. So, you know, months later I actually put the money down to buy it because there were far more interesting titles. As I played through it, it's not bad. It basically feels like playing Bejeweled mixed with like spells and RPGs. So it's kind of like a more complicated version of what's the name of that title? Yeah, I had it on the tip of my tongue. Now I can't remember it. Magical Drop. Yes. So yeah, this one I had to go look up some information on it. Puzzle Quest Challenge of the Warlord is a video game available on most current consoles and handhelds. There are versions available for the Nintendo DS, Wii, Sony's PSP, PS2, and PS3, Microsoft XBLA, Apple iPhones, and the PC through various digital retailers, such as Steam, Big Fish Games, and retail package available from THQ's ValueSoft. Yes, I've never heard of ValueSoft till today. It was developed by Infinite Interactive and published by D3 Publisher. It's a combination of match 3 puzzle gameplay with the story and inventory management of a more traditional RPG. And apparently it has 2 sequels, Puzzle Quest 2 and Puzzle Quest Galatrix. Yeah, I have no idea how you pronounce that word. As well as Puzzle Kingdom, which does not have the Puzzle Quest name, but it's developed by Infinite Interactive, and Neopets Puzzle Adventures, also made by Infinite Interactive. Whew. Okay, that's a mouthful. Alright, basically, this is how they break down gameplay, and this may actually help you, because I just kind of stumbled through and figured it out. As a matter of fact, you watched me lose at least 1 to 2 matches, and I actually lost like a total of 5 of them before I got that 1 win against that particular person. It's fun because it's a puzzle game, so I'm really there for the puzzle game. As far as the quest and everything else, you see I'm blasting through that stuff. I know there's a storyline, but it's just kind of like I don't care, because that's... You can structure an RPG around anything. Does it make it more interesting? Not always. So, anyway. Gameplay. The story of Puzzle Quest is based on the Warlord's game universe. Players assume the role of a character with various statistics. Oh, that was right. Such as combat ability and morale and magic affinity. A character's predisposition towards individual attributes and spells is determined by the selection of one of 4 professions at the start of the game. During play, the player takes on a quest as part of a main storyline, as well as accepting side quests in order to gain items, experience, and gold. Gold can be used to buy equipment that offers bonuses in combat, or it can be used to build up a citadel that unlocks additional content and customization for the character. The game uses a simple map as players accept quests near new towns, cities, and other points of interest appear available as destinations. Yeah, I totally didn't read that right. Each location is connected together by roads, and foes periodically appear between locations. No, that's actually typed that bad. Whew. Blocking movements until they are defeated. Key quest locations are marked on the map and completed quests. Completing quests typically involves visiting such locations in order to defeat one or more opponents in one or more battles. In other words, you get some storyline, you fight an opponent, and then you go back. Biggest thing that I've noticed is and this has took me a while to get my head around, is sometimes you need to make an invalid move because it forces the opposing CPU to go through a certain set of moves that need to occur that allow you to get additional bonuses and better drops. The most important thing in the game is apparently the skulls, because that actually does damage to the other person. And also too, just getting the 3 of a kind for anything else just gives you extra stuff. You get 4 of a kind, you get an extra turn, and you can use spells that basically augment combat as well. And that's just my point blank, simplified take on it. Let's see what they say. Combat. Combat screen and puzzle quests with player left facing computer opponent right. Really, we had to go through that? Yeah, okay, it actually says be a turn-based puzzle action similar to Bejeweled or Zookeeper, which it certainly is. The player and the computer-controlled opponent take turns swapping positions of horizontally and vertically aligned tiles on a grid to make a row column of at least 3 light tiles. These tiles are removed with various effects as listed below, and all tiles above them fall to fill in spaces with the new tiles created at the top of the board. If by this action a new row or column of 3 or more light tiles is formed, this is also removed and the chain can continue indefinitely. An extremely long chain can earn player additional bonuses. Once either the player or the computer opponent runs out of life, the battle is over. Most battles can be refought if the player loses, although only those that are a part of the main quest need to be completed in order to advance in the game plot. Spells. As players gain mana, they can also opt to cast spells instead of swapping tiles. Yeah, but that's not always the case with those spells, because some of them still allow you to take the turn after the fact, and some of them actually are the turn, so... You know, like stun actually gives you takes away basically your opponent's one of their turns and gives you a second turn. So you actually get to move stuff like twice, but you get what I'm saying. Let's see, as players gain blah 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 blah. Spell effects also include direct offensive damage to other players, defensive spells, and ones that affect certain tiles on the board, ones that make the other players skip a turn, and many more. Certain spells are more powerful but require more mana. Additionally, in PC, PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, iPhone, and Wii spells, and Wii port, certain spells to have a cool-off time before they can be cast again. Players select which spells to bring into a battle ahead of time and may only cast spells from a limited repertoire. A player may also have an extra spell provided by a monster that they have captured and used as a mount. This mount spell only fills when a mount is used and is not available to hold another spell if no mount is used. And pretty much the computerized opponents can also cast spells as well. And it's interesting. Apparently there are also some companions in the game and you get some citadel actions. I can't tell you anything about it because I haven't really gotten that deep into it. And as I told you, I'm kind of just in it for the puzzle play. Oh gosh, this game has an expansion, Revenge of the Plague Lord. Wow. Okay, and that was released in July 23rd, 2008, and October 9th. Okay, that first date for Xbox, the second date was for PlayStation Network. This is definitely one of those niche field games where it just feels literally a particular niche.
Your hero is not dead.
Like I said, I enjoy playing it, but I'm there for the puzzles. Other than that, I don't think I'd ever touch this game. Ever. But there are also quite a few other games that seem to be like it as well. And let's face it, puzzle games kill time and also keep you occupied. You're going to play them if you play them at all. On that note, though, I'm gonna go ahead and call this review done. Like, click, subscribe. Yeah, like and click subscribe. Click subscribe. Tell other people about stuff from the website. Have fun, and I think I'm going to go ahead and call this one a done. And keep checking for more videos. I try to do at least one a week, and pretty much because I was offline for a while, most of y'all been getting 2 a week. And I say most of y'all because I know all of y'all don't come check every week, but you know, that's cool. Wow, this is such an off the wall game, but laters.
Your hero is near death.
You are victorious!
Quest complete.